The coronavirus lockdown is already costing, of course, millions of Americans their jobs and businesses. We've never seen numbers like this. But some industries are being harder hit than others. My next guest is a major hotel CEO who says he's had to cut 95% of his 7,000 employees. Monty Bennett is the chairman and CEO of Ashford Inc., and he joins me now. Monty, are you going to be able to bring back these employees if this goes much beyond April 30th?
I sure hope so. But this industry is one that takes a long time to recover. Even 9/11 or the financial crisis, it took us 5 years and 8 years, respectively, to fully recover from those calamities. And this tragedy is worse than those two put together times 10. It is an absolute disaster for our industry. Morgan Stanley recently put out a note that U.S. hotels are the hardest hit industry. In our business, if revenues are 10% above plan, you do very, very well. If you're 10% below plan, you do very poorly. Our revenues are 90% below last year. The whole industry is. It is a disaster like something we've never seen.
And Monty, each business represents dozens and dozens of families, small businesses, and then it goes, in your case, to hundreds and thousands of families who are impacted. What are the kinds of messages they're giving you, and desire for some certainty, to the extent anyone can get certainty in these times?
A good bit amount of my time over the past couple of weeks has been talking to my associates, many of whom have worked for me for 30 years. And it's just heartbreaking as they ask, when can they come back to work? When will things pick back up? And I have to tell them, I just have no idea. We just don't know. But if it's like these other crises, unless the government acts, it's going to be a very slow recovery, which is not in anybody's best interest. But I've got to say, of all the phone calls that I've got, and messages and texts from my people, every single one of them, every one, were messages of gratefulness and thankfulness, even though these people were just furloughed or laid off. I mean, that tells you the character of so many Americans. It's just been really rewarding in that regard, but at the same time, very heartbreaking for me personally, because I know a lot of these people are going to be going through very, very tough times.
And Monty, when you respond to people who say, well, look, the virus doesn't have a deadline, doesn't have a timetable, so we can't even talk about business at this point. We shouldn't even be talking about it. You can't give anybody a date certain, and because we don't know a date certain. Like, what do you say to that?
That's exactly right. There is no. And what would be terrible is if we didn't really stomp out this virus, but that we kind of took some half measures, and it didn't fully go away, and then it reared its head again, and we go through all of this again. It might come back anyway.
Can't happen.
Yeah, that'd be beyond a disaster. We've got to take this opportunity to squelch this thing down and get rid of it once and for all, and then embark on a recovery. That's the only way we can do this.
Monty, thank you so much for sharing your story. We're going to bring on a lot of business leaders like you, small, medium, and large-size company CEOs. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
You bet. Thank you, Laura.